Let's party.
Pot of time. Same great channel, same great time. That's right, Sandy. You're already here. Man, thanks. Oh, look at that. Tony's here as well. We're late to the party. We are late to the party. What are you doing?
I'm really late.
Oh,
okay.
You're playing on the phone. Unbelievable. We gotta talk. Like, time to adjust quick before all the other.
Quick.
Uh-oh.
That's worse.
No, that's better.
What?
Mary Brown, how's it going? Black Label Homestead, glad you could make it. That's way better. Excuse us while
They're
we
perfect.
technical. Oh, the Stivers, how's it going? Glad you could make it. Ron Williams, how's it going? Ron Williams is
this crew bed out of here.
what? John Wolf.
That's really
Kate Rogers, how's it going? What are you gonna do for a pillow now?
a pillow.
Yeah, rest your head on there.
Right here.
Oh. G Princess, how's it going? Kiri, built on the Rock Homestead. Glad you could make it. Hey, Grammy Karen. Hey. So what's going on this week?
Bee stuff.
We're working on stuff. We've been busy today. What have we been busy doing?
Can I say?
I don't know, I guess I've been putting it all over Instagram.
I'm still coughing. We're building beehives.
Yeah, we're building beehives. Man, I'm all covered in man glitter today. Sawdust. I got sawdust everywhere. A lot of wood cutting today. Well, Shusen Santori, we're glad you popped in. Enjoy that birthday party. Geeky Gardens, how's it going? Welcome to Chickenlandia. The party can stop because the chicken lady has entered the house. Eli, how's it going? Beehives. Why? Might have to. Oh, Homestead Dreamin', how's it going? No T-Mobile here.
Not here either.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're building 2 top bar beehives. That's a lot of cuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All those bars.
Well,
a lot of bars.
Yeah, Grammy Karen just turned 6 p.m. It's getting dark earlier though. I'm expecting it to be full dark by 6:30 in about a half hour. Losing light fast. Yeah, so this is going to be an exciting week coming up. I think our next video will probably detail Stavers 9 p.m. there. 9 p.m. Oh my gosh, that's late. That's late. Glad you guys could be here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's late. It's the first time building a top bar beehive. Been kind of interesting. 8 p.m. Dark, cool, and wet. It's getting dark here, but it's been dry.
Dry and warm.
And warm. We're almost done with the beehives, right?
Yep.
The Tinker's wife, glad you could make it. We're almost done. It's a little tricky. Oh, well, we hope we hope you get that. We hope you get that rain. at Stivers Homestead. That would, man, I hear you. I feel like we're not going to get rain now for maybe a couple months. It's got to last. I think we're at the most tedious part of the top bar build. Just getting all these little foundations into the bars, right? You got to cut them, stick them in there, slide them into the thing. But I think it's gonna. I'm not an expert woodworker. I'm just gonna come right out and say that.
You're doing pretty good, though.
It's coming out pretty well. Yeah. Surprisingly. She's instrumental in the build. We're building it together.
Yep.
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Everyone's busy, Leanna. It happens. I hope it hasn't been bad out there. I hope you've been doing okay. £10 of wax and honey. I think it's interesting. The top bar, because I think it's good for the beginner. And plus, like, if you want to be like hands off, kind of more natural beekeeping.
My phone's buffering.
Uh-oh. We're buffering. Let us. How are we doing? Are we back? I got a little bit of a delay here, I think. Man. I don't know. How's it going? How we do? Still buffering? Oh. Dang. Eden Homestead, how's it going? This isn't good. I don't know. How are we doing?
Okay.
It's not a great signal tonight. Oh, I don't know. Well, let us know. Let us know on that end how it's going. If it's going too rough, we'll cut it out. We'll end it. We'll end it because we don't want you guys sitting here while we're all getting all buffery and 50 chickens in a hen house. Alex. Awesome. I'm glad you could make it in here. But what's next after the beehive? We have got a lot of bee videos coming out at you. GDP is all about the bees. What's after the beehives?
We're gonna try to remove the bees.
Wait. Oh!
What?
No. We got something before that.
Well, we have to build something to...
That's right. The notorious. What are we building after that?
A bee vacuum.
A bee vacuum. We're gonna suck all of them out of the shed.
Gently.
Gently.
I'll loan you my new flamethrower for the bees.
Whoa. That might be a little too extreme for us. Yeah, then once we get the bee vacuum all built, then we're gonna go tear up the floor. We're gonna tear up the floor of the shed, see what's down there. There could still be a hive in there. So we're ready for that. We're ready. We got all the things necessary.
Eli's allergic. You're not allergic to bees, right?
We're gonna find out.
Oh.
um. So Vicky asks if we're afraid of the killer bees. One should always be cautious, I think, with the wild bees around here, because they all of them probably are Africanized, but that does not mean that they are all aggressive. I see you, G Princess. But that doesn't mean they're all aggressive. Um, let's just be cautious. Find out how aggressive they are. And you got to be careful because sometimes something could set them off. They may not seem aggressive, but loud noises or vibration near them could set them off. So you want to be careful, right? But we've got protection. We've got some things in place. We bought smokers. We bought bee suits. We got what do we got? Safari helmets. Rock and Sea Homestead. How's it going? Glad you could make it. The safari helmets are pretty amazing. Reap what you sow. How's it going? Right back at you. But we're pretty excited. We're pretty excited about all the bees, about all the bee stuff. But that should be coming out. That probably the videos this week and maybe going into next week. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, Black Label Homestead.
CB, how's it going? Glad you could make it. CB's awesome.
Yeah.
Honeybee, perfect. Because we're talking about bees. We're good on rocks, Kiri. We're good on rocks. Right?
Yeah, I think we're set on rocks.
We're set on rocks. If we need any rocks, we'll just go outside with a shovel and then ton of rocks right there. Whoa. Houston Firefox, thank you so much for that. Portable battery powered vacuum. Oh yeah, we'll check into that for sure. Thank you very much. It's very generous. Leanna, we'd love the team up. The team up. Oh, that's a good tip, Black Label Homestead. Thank you for that. Elf Lord's Journey. How's it going? Some people aren't blessed. Leanna, some people aren't blessed with the amount of rocks that we have. Yeah, that's him making noise. I think he's finally passed out though. Bears and Butters, how's it going? Oh, hey you two, how's it going? Yeah, Cruz, he was out there. He's out by the door checking out for traffic, going by. Then decided to pass out on the floor over here. He's breathing kind of heavy though. Just back from the Oregon coast. How was it over there? Did you have a good time? It's always on cool journeys. And that's why it's called Elf Lord's Journeys. Julie Ivers, how's it going? I know, right? See? Rock and Sea Homestead needs rocks. Not everyone has so many rocks. We have lots of rocks and mud. We got it's about. Yeah, we're up here at the homestead, just chilling. It's where we like to hang. If we can get away without leaving, that's the option. We don't like to leave unless we absolutely have to. There's too much to do. Bruce City Gardner, how's it going? Yeah, CB, if it's almost 9:30 over there. We're 3 hours we're 3 hours back. But it's starting to get dark now. See? 6:30. And it's all can be completely black. Yeah, we're full Houston Firefox. Um we are definitely going to be building something soon, but it'll probably be in conjunction with the house build because it might all have to get done at the same time. Everything's going into the ground. I'm way behind over here. The chat doesn't keep up. I gotta like manually. I'm constantly jabbing my finger at everyone, and you. Got the tail end of a hurricane. Oh, jeez. Well, I hope you're safe out there. Right? Bruce City Gardner. Ah! Watch out. It's kind of cool, though. Sorry. Now I'm entertaining myself. Awkward silence. See? See? Jabbing people. Not good. Well, Reaper Show, have a good night. Thank you for joining us. What you got going on?
Right now, I'm doing a live stream.
What have you been up to?
Well, working with you. Doing some planning.
She's big on planning.
Love planning.
Nothing makes her happier than making lists. And if we're not planning, we're making plans on making plans. I'm out of work. Yep. Census is over. Happened a lot quicker than I thought. They kind of led me to believe that the whole process might take up to mid-December. But it is done. Yeah, they fired me. They're like you're working too fast, you're working too hard. Get out of here. Wilderstead, I see you. How's it going? Glad you could make it. We're live. Or, as live as we can be at this late hour. We've been busy. We've been busy cutting wood, getting all kinds of sawdust all over in various unmentionable places. But I'm not disappointed that the census thing is over because it was a little nerve-wracking.
Too fast for government
work. Sometimes just going into places and nobody wants to see you. Nobody wants to see the census. Well, some people actually get kind of excited. Some people started telling me a lot more than I needed to know. I'm with the U.S. Census. I'm like, okay, we got 5 people living over here. Todd over there, he's got 3 people and a Chihuahua. And I'm like, whoa, no, I just need to know, is this the right address? That's all. Oh man, And then I don't know. I don't know if I've told anyone this, but I had the second to last day that I was working, I had the sheriff's department called on me. Ah! Oh man, that was funny. Cause I just because as a census worker, signs like no trespassing, no soliciting, they don't apply to us because we got to go in there. We got to get the information. So I drove up into this one kind of mobile home mobile home lot, and I just drove in there getting these addresses. And this guy's like, "Can I help you?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, 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 you can. Can you verify this address for me?" And he's like, "You need to turn around. You need to get out of here." I'm like, "Whoa, hey, I just gotta verify these addresses," and he wasn't having it. Called the sheriff's department on me. It's crazy. Luckily, the deputy that came was very level-headed. She understood what was going on. We got it all worked out. The guy still wasn't happy though. Naked Gardener, how's it going? North Texas. We appreciate you being in here. Would I do it again? I don't know. Probably, probably not. But I'm hoping in 10 years that I won't need to do that. Yeah, I just needed a little something. I just wanted to do something a little bit just to kind of buffer up the little cash flow coming in. Yeah. The real talent is right here. Eventually, she's going to make us millionaires, right?
That's a lot of pressure.
That's a lot of pressure. Uh, Grant, better late than never. I'm glad you could be here. Big Johnson Media, how's it going? Bruce City Gardner says, get into Bitcoin. All right. All right. We'll look into that. Well, and I don't know. I don't blame the sheriff guy too much. I mean, he was a jerk. Don't get me wrong. This guy could have been a little bit more understanding. I mean, who in the United States doesn't know about the census? Yeah, just answer a couple, just answer a couple questions, or just let me do my thing and get out of here. It only takes a couple minutes. But I understand, like you don't want people rolling up on your property. I understand that.
Yeah.
People like their privacy.
Especially in a rural area.
Well, this wasn't rural exactly.
Oh.
But I get it. Will we do a mushroom video?
Mushroom.
I would honestly really like to do a mushroom. You mentioned that about seeing a desert mushroom video, and I thought that was a great idea. We might have to, but it's tough because the mushrooms around here don't last long. I mean, they pop up during the rainy season when it gets all moist.
And then they dry up.
Yeah, they dry up quick. You gotta act fast. But they hang around sometimes, like in heavier, densely growth areas because we got a lot of grass. Yeah. So sometimes if you peek through the grass, you'll find it, or in our compost. That's all. That's what it is, Sydney. It's all about finding that balance. Yeah. Yeah, people just take a breath and be kind to one another. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people don't trust the government. But with the census, it's like it's actually kind of it helps. It helps the community, helps the local community, it helps the government to burst money where it needs to go and everything like that, and everything's confidential. Ain't no big thing. But I don't get it. There's a lot of distrust, especially with the government nowadays. I mean, the government is everywhere. They got like, seems like the actually the census is probably the one agency that isn't collecting like tons of personal information on you. You think the census is like invading, but like, man, what about the NSA? Right? They got like all your phone records from '82, something like that, right? It's like back in the '80s. They've been collecting every phone call you've ever had. Rock and C Homestead, have a good night. Thanks for being in here. Thanks for joining us. Well, I appreciate that, Dahlia. See, Dahlia knows about this. Hopefully, if we had to bother you, it wouldn't be about census business. uh, oh, it's Mrs. NG. Well, I apologize. Oops. I shouldn't just assume that it's Sydney. Never. But by the way, if you see me on your video, chances are it's probably me. Wow. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that, Eli. Desert Dweller, how's it going? Wrenches and Boards Homestead, and how's it going?
Right.
Glad you could make it. It's not keeping up. It's not keeping up. How's the garden doing?
It's doing pretty good now. Yeah. That things are winding down. We're actually getting some things out of it.
Now that things are much later than they should be, we're starting to grow some things.
Yeah. Hope we actually get some tomatoes before like,
it's completely unsettled. Oh, Jeff's here. Bubblehead Homestead. How's it going?
Hey, Jeff.
Oh, so glad you could make it. Oh, got a question. Yeah, so we have 2 RVs. We live in the fifth wheel, and now all the and the motorhome is just sitting there. It's all empty. We might use it for something in the future. Maybe we'll renovate it or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it into like a microgreen growing facility. I don't know. Albert Hernandez, what's up? I used to work with that guy. He's cool. Back in the Coca-Cola days. You're on. Say things.
Where'd you go?
Homesteading the hard way. How's it going? Oh yeah, use it for visitors. That's another thing. We could get it ready for people. Right now, it's probably not the best place for visitors just yet. But we could get it, but just a little tweaking probably could make it suitable for people. Airbnb, or if someone wants to come help dig. Come help dig. You get a free place to stay.
Oh, what are plans with the herbs?
The herbs? The herbs.
Uh, well, I'm drying some parsley right now.
Ooh,
So
parsley.
it's gonna be, spices for food. Um, Probably dry some comfrey because you can use it for like poultices and things, right? So
Yeah. Oh yeah,
medicine.
comfrey. Comfrey. You can use it medicinally.
Um,
Break it down. Use it for
like compost tea.
compost tea. So many good things. Is you, Jeff? We are not. We're probably we may not be done for the year. We're probably done with rain for a while, but we have there's like a tiny monsoon season. Maybe well, we might be done for the year. That the tiny monsoon season might be in like January, February, eh? Am I right on that?
Yeah, we usually get
She's
some
my
rain.
I got to go to her for all the fact checking. But I think we might be done for the year. I think January, February we get like a mini monsoon. How would we respond to a viewer just dropping by to visit? Uh, well, it depends. If it's unannounced, it might be a little awkward. But we've never turned anyone away. Like if they're like, "Oh, hey, we're gonna be in the area," I'm like, "Oh, come on down, come check out things out."
Yeah.
Now, Crew, on the other hand, is another story. He does not respond to anyone dropping by for a visit. Tori, if you need to get rid of Sydney for a while, send him on down. We got plenty for him to do.
Do you have emissions testing on vehicles? I don't think so, right? I don't think we've ever done that.
We have not done. I think they do emissions testing, but the time it takes for like you could get um, renewed for like 5 years or something like that. So it's not something you have to worry about a lot. I think they do, right? I'm not 100% on that. We've never had it done. Carol Hardy, how's it going? Sun dried tomatoes. Would you sun dry tomatoes?
Yeah. I like sun-dried tomatoes.
Moringa. Black Label Homestead, we would love to grow some moringa out here. I think it would grow well here, right? It's a little tricky because would definitely grow well in central Arizona. It definitely does well there.
I don't know how it would do in the winter here.
That's the thing. It gets a little cold here in the winter. Sometimes in the winter it can get into the teens, so we'll have to check that.
Desert dweller building a rammed earth home in West Texas.
Whoa, I am way behind here.
It's pretty cool.
Pine Knot Family Farm, how's it going? Glad you could make it. In West Texas, rammed earth. I like rammed earth. Rammed earth is very nice. Probably not for us, but like if you got all the,
I think it's beautiful.
oh, it's beautiful when it's done. And the cool thing is like it takes a while for like the setup and everything, but once you got the setup, you put in the earth, tamp it down, you're practically done. Mari from Mari's Vegetable Garden. How's it going? Oh man, everyone's here tonight. G Princess says try some rhubarb. Do we raise chickens? We have one chicken right now.
We're getting more soon, I promise.
Don't make any promises you can't keep.
Okay.
How soon is soon?
I need to do a little more work on the chicken area first.
That means it's gonna be a while.
Oh, I'm working on
I know the rookie numbers.
it.
The
And
max.
then
Oh,
a little later, probably do like a mobile chicken thing.
like a chicken tractor,
Well, kind of,
a chickshaw,
maybe.
a chickmobile. The Max Happy Homestead. How's it going? Thank you very much. 5K. I know. That was crazy. I can't believe it. I still can't believe it. We're so grateful. So grateful for, man, all the people that have taken the time to subscribe and watch. It's absolutely amazing.
Any
Redefine Living. How's it going?
any hoop houses in the works?
No hoop houses that we have planned yet. I do think we want to build a greenhouse.
Yeah, we're thinking of doing like what are they called? The Wallapini, like a sunken greenhouse, kind of partially underground.
Oh yeah. Um, so BB from Spain is asking how Crew's doing after his big escape.
Oh, he's doing fine now. It took him a few days to recover from that.
Yeah.
As I don't know how far he ran, but he was pretty exhausted after that. But yeah, he's back to his old crew self.
And he's back to his old crew self, and he would still chase some cows because he doesn't like cows. He hates cows. It freaks him out every time. If we go driving down the road and there are cows around, oh man, sometimes there'll be cows on both sides. And he's got to go to one side and he's got to go to the other side. The guy's insane.
Yeah.
He would literally try to kill a cow even though he couldn't. 1,200 miles away. Well, we appreciate the thought, Jeff. Yeah, maybe someday we'll stop over in Arkansas. Huh? that didn't look convincing at all. Sorry, Jeff. We're not. She's like, no.
Might.
The Woods family homestead. How's it going? We're glad you could make it. When we build the Walpini, when we build the underground greenhouse, that's when we'll have the duckwaphonics. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Houston Firefox. Indeed, cows' lives do matter, but not according to Crew. According to Crew, he could do away with them. Cows, horses. I think Crew has like a bucket list of things he wants to terminate. And he's determined to go after a cow. Like he wants to mark that off on his list. Settle down, buddy. He's out now. He is out cold. I think he's been getting more energy now that the weather's cooler, hasn't it? Now that the weather's cooler, I think he's got a second life and he's been getting very, very, what would you call that? Needy. little demanding.
Yeah, seems like he wants more attention.
Yeah, man. Pete's Little Homestead, how's it going? Glad you can make it.
Oh, way behind.
Jeff, we would love to have you and Drew stop by. That would be awesome. Road trip to US. That sounds like quite the adventure, doesn't it?
Mm.
You know, homesteading the hard way. It is an ambitious target for a dog. But crew size doesn't mean anything to crew. This guy's crazy. Man, crew is Akitas, man. They don't take no guff, eh?
Yeah.
We have never had a Dutch Brothers coffee.
Yeah, the cows haven't come through our property for a while now. Right?
Luckily, they have not. So cows they've been down the road from us, but they maybe they learned their lesson. Maybe they're like, oh, you know what, that dog lives over there. We're just gonna
Steer clear.
We're just gonna steer
there.
clear over that. But they're around. There's this cow down toward the east. I think it's lost. I think it's been walking back and forth on that road for a couple of days now, hasn't it? Poor cow. I think it's lost.
Any big cats? Probably in the mountains.
The mountains are close.
Mountain lions, bobcat. We've seen some bobcats.
I saw a bobcat. That was crazy.
I don't know if that counts as a big cat. Kind of.
It's bigger than a house cat, huh? Supposedly there are mountain lions around here. People said they've seen them around, but luckily they have not been too close. Thank you very much, Houston Firefox. Very generous. Could be mad cow disease. Yeah, angry cows. Luckily, the cows are not very angry. They see a person's there and they will run. They will get out of there. And if they see crew, they will definitely get out of there, because like he starts chewing on barbed wire. He's crazy. He's insane. How far away is the closest biggest city from you? So we got a
Biggest
tiny
what?
biggest closest biggest city.
Biggish.
City. We got a small town that's like 15 miles away, Elfrida. Dahlia, welcome to Chicken Landy. She knows all about Elfrida. That's about 15 minutes away, but that's got it's got some things there. It's got a gas station, everything like that. But the biggest one, big kind of city, it's got a Walmart and everything. That's about a half hour away. I kind of stumbled on.
Yes.
Kind of stumbled on that word a little bit. 2 feet. Yeah, that's about the size of it. Emily from the White Mountains. I'm glad you could make it. Douglas. Yeah, that's kind of how we gauge a kind of a bigger town. If it's got a Walmart, it's big enough. Yeah, pretty much. Elfrida is like, you're in there and it's just like maybe 5 minutes. I don't know. It's over quick. The Strip, tiny little. They got, but what does Elfrida have? They got they got a Family Dollar. They got like a hardware store. They got a gas station. What more do you need? They used to have a cool restaurant called Country Cafe, but I think that closed down. What town has the Home Depot? Home Depot. The nearest Home Depot is in Sierra Vista. That's about an hour drive. We haven't seen snakes in a while. Well, homesteading the hard way. Glad you could make it. Have a good night. Yeah, we haven't seen snakes in a while, right? And have you ever seen a snake in the garden?
No. There's lizards. There's lots of little lizards in the garden.
Luckily, no snakes.
Yeah.
It might be getting close to time for them to hibernate. Off the grid streets. I'm glad you could be here. Very cool. Very cool to have you. I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you, Mrs. NG. It's like,
Yeah, property versus
how
like,
how far away can
a
you get from
job.
the city, but like still get close enough to get a career, go. We didn't worry at all about that. We're like, we're just gonna go to the middle of nowhere, and we'll just make some. We'll just make things out of mud and try and sell it.
Things out of mud.
Why not? It's clay, right? That's always the question. It's like people want to get away from the cities, but like that's one of the easiest places to earn some money. Uh, oh, Sarah, how's it going? Sorry about missing the first hello. We appreciate you being here. Chickens in the city. Anna, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for moderating.
4 rattlesnakes and copperheads.
Excuse me.
Hmm?
What?
Black Label Homestead. They're dealing with snakes.
Oh. Sorry to hear that.
Do you get to garden all year? Well, winter gets a little cold. Last winter we did have some like lettuce and spinach going. That made it kind of more cold hardy things. But it does get below freezing here sometimes in the winter.
Yeah, and we don't have anything set up. We had a little greenhouse that we were kind of growing. That's how we grew things last winter, but it's totally destroyed at this point. The wind and the sun is not good. We'll have to think of something. Maybe put some plastic up around the garden or something. There are definitely traffic signals in the county, Kiri, but it takes a while before you get to one. But Cochise County is really big, and they got various cities and definitely more rural areas. A lot of rural areas, and you don't find things in the rural areas.
Yeah. Well, there's lots of mountains, and then there's like pockets of like cities in the valleys. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes there's like a lot of driving between cities, like through mountains and stuff.
Oh, I hear that. Yeah, we got neighbors. We got neighbors. I say closest neighbors about half mile away or so. Redefine living. How's it going? Oh, Elf Lord. Have a good night. 7 miles from the closest stop sign. No, we're not. We're definitely not that lucky. Our closest stop sign's probably 3 miles. No, no, no. Maybe four. Four. So you got us beat. You got us beat, Jeff. Heirloom permaculture. How's it going? Scott Road. Have a good night. Thank you. Thank you for being here. We appreciate that. Simple grower. Been canning all day. Staying busy though. I like that. Got to preserve the harvest. Am I right? Yeah, they don't. They don't. Not especially not here. We got the greenhouses with the crazy wind we have and the high UV radiation. Those things just deteriorate. Z Man says it's Nick Gurr's birthday. Well, we'd absolutely Nick Gurr. We hope you have a great birthday. Happy birthday to you. We're all winners. Well, we won't compare mountain sizes, Jeff. Come on. The Kiri's mailbox is 1 mile away. Now our mailbox, we have to go to the post office. We have to go to the post office, but that's right next to the stop sign. So once we make it to the stop sign, we turn, and then the post office is there. Oh, I hear that, simple grower. It's tough. You get busy, you forget to pull out the camera. You gotta bring out that camera, and man, I hear you. Sometimes you just want to get it done. Am I right?
Yeah.
Especially this lady. She just wants to get it done. Oh yeah, that's right. Heirloom permaculture. What are you even doing out here? It's their anniversary. Happy anniversary, guys. Enjoy that champagne. Oh man. Bub says their closest stop sign is 40 feet from their house. Doesn't give you long to drive before you just get out of the driveway and burp. Gasmania Homestead, how's it going? No questions? Oh, awkward silence.
Oh, where's Joe from?
Who's going to the HOA? I wish we could go to the HOA. That would be so much fun. Would you like to go to the HOA? She's not even. She's here. She's here reading all the things. You gotta participate. Alive. People want to know the HOA. That would be so fun to get to meet all the different, like-minded people out there.
Yeah.
All the different people that think exactly the same way we do. No, but yeah, I mean, what a great opportunity to learn from each other, meet other people doing the same thing. You know, we have thought about a ferro cement water tank, and we were thinking about that. We were this close to building it, but I think we might be going with earth bag. Am I right? Am I right? I'm doing it again. Ah!
I don't know. You're working out the plans for that.
Working out the plans for that. Maybe we still do ferro cement, but we're leaning toward earth bag now. We'll see how it goes. Maybe a combination?
Yeah, it could be a combination.
I don't know.
David wants to see more gym dancing videos.
I haven't danced in a video in a while,
Yeah,
right?
what's going on?
Oh. You just got to get the grooves got to be there. You can't just start dancing. You got to be in the mood. You got to, maybe once I start digging more, because like, you got to do something. You got to do something when you're digging. You got to get that pace. Set the pace. Eli wants you to slap me. I deserve it. Monica, we'd love to meet you too.
Do you get any trick-or-treaters? That would be crazy.
Yeah. I don't even know if there are kids in this area, but like,
I've never seen kids.
it's probably not worth it to them to like
To
go like a half mile or longer to get some candy.
A piece of candy.
And then we'd probably disappoint them with like an apple or something like that. They'd be upset.
I don't even have apples.
Don't get me wrong. We're still gonna get a ton of candy, just in case, because you don't want kids to show up and not be prepared. So I'm gonna probably buy like 5 bags of candy or something like that. Don't worry, we'll be stocked up. Well, everyone.
Oh, it's time to go already.
Thanks so much for joining us. It's getting about that time. Really appreciate everyone that's joined in. Thank you so much for being here with us. I hope we got some of those questions that you had answered. And I hope you enjoyed me stumbling around on this live, because I don't know what I'm doing. Many thanks to our moderators. Appreciate them helping things run smoothly. Always appreciated. Everyone, have a good night. Thanks so much for stopping in. All right. Bye, everyone. Have a good night.